Whoa! Oh no. What happened there? Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. My name is Martin. This may be episode 18 or so. After the orbital stuff of the last few videos, I needed to take a little bit of a break and fly something a little closer to home, a little more simple perhaps, don't have to do as much thinking. So this is kind of similar to that space plane I made that day the .17 came out. I've called this the Fforde 1. So the idea, of course, is... Oops, I've missed some of the staging. If you remember from that video, if you did see that video, it's probably going to be suborbital. Got 4 engines to get us off the ground and get us up to a nice altitude, and then the aerospike with 5 tanks to see where we go from there. Kensky's proudly volunteered to play along. I want to use this cockpit because it's got the IVA, and I want to fly this in the IVA. See how that goes. There's some interesting stuff not quite lined up there. That may cause problems, I don't know. We've also got our ejection system, oops, which I need to... Oh, I really didn't look at the staging of this. So when I do eject, these rockets fire and should propel me up and away. So even a low altitude ejection may be survivable. I am not sure. But, so yeah, unfortunately no SAS of any kind. Where's the throttle? There it is. Can't really quite reach it. Oh, we need to fire the stage. There we go. You know what? Use the keyboard commands. Oh, and I've got the parking brakes on. Fantastic new feature. Whoops. Okay. It's getting a little... Uh-oh. Shoot. Sorry, Kensky. Maybe IVA is not the best way to go initially. I also should have cut the engines. Yeah, I really wish there was a big emergency button. Hey, Kensky's back. An emergency button that could... I gotta fix this. That could avoid having to fire another stage. Because my throttle was stuck at full, and then I fired this thing, the aerospike. So... let's put it on fine controls. Go a little slower to start. This has got a lot of power. Oh, I really think it might need the plain SAS. Oh, and some struts. Struts. Struts is what we need. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Lots of struts. Key. Don't know why I keep forgetting things like that. And I did add SASs. Well, there's 2, even though you don't need 2, but there's just no room. There's no place to put them. They have to stick on something like this. So I've stuck them on out here. And for balance, there's 2. And now I think it should work. I'm confident. Oh, Jonely now. Confident enough. Let's turn it on and kill the parking brakes. We're going to try this from inside. Go back. Back. I'm just going to have this on just so I can see the throttle. and speed. Definitely heard something explode there. What's... Oh, and the engine's the staging. Oh, all the staging's wrong. I'm getting lag. Don't know if... Doesn't seem to want to stage. Oh, that was loud. I gotta change the sound settings too. Okay, have our first debris out on the field. My old game before I started recording had a lot more. I'm no longer confident with my abilities, so... And yeah, Fraps is not doing great. I'm copying files. The last video I did there, or series of videos for the interplanetary transfer to Eve, 88 gigabytes of video files. So, gotta obviously get rid of them before I can record more. And yeah, that was a heck of an editing binge there too. It's for every minute of video, it probably at my best I can edit. It takes two minutes or so to edit. So it was 2.5 hours of video footage that I had to edit down. So that was probably between 5 and 7 hours of editing. It was significant anyway. Not complaining. It's an enjoyable thing to do. And I fixed all the staging. So. Oh, brakes, parking brakes, parking brakes. It's okay, they get spooled up a little bit. Much faster speed increase and lag still happening. There we are, we're in the air. I want to go as vertical as possible. I have limited fuel before I kick in the aerospike. Speed's still going to increase, of course. And let's see if I can figure out how to read this dial. I don't have this up. I'm going full throttle for everything pretty much in the meantime anyway, so I'm a little off kilter from 90, that not a big deal. Adjust that. Coming up to 200 meters per second, which is about 700, a little over 700 meters a second, or 700 kilometers an hour. Getting a little wobble. Everything okay back there? Can't tell. Can't see anything. That's okay. Past 10,000 feet now, or meters. So at around 14... Oh, that's 10,000 meters there. So I'd leave it around 14,000 meters. Here's the thing, we can't cut engines, can we, from in here? We are going to have to go outside to play with that. Okay, sometime around now. There it goes. Don't have a G meter in the cockpit, do we? There is a high G warning light, but don't know what we have to do to get that to fire. 18,000 meters. .530 meters per second, 20,000 meters. Cut those now. Love that. That has some great sounds. It's possible they changed the sounds a little bit, I'm not sure. Can't tell our fuel from in here either. Oh, I guess we can look up here. Teeny little bit of fuel, air breathing engine fuel left. 1 tank gone, almost 2 tanks gone of rocket fuel, even though I know they're the same fuel for now. They won't always be. Just having my afternoon coffee. Okay, I gotta watch. Oh, the angle did drop down a bit. That's something I should have been paying more attention to. Especially now that it seems like we're flipping up. We may have a slightly unbalanced ship. I should be looking at the thrust and such. As long as we can maintain that kind of pitch here. Again, I'm not planning on this ship being orbital. Oh, this is Samley now, by the way. Not a happy camper. We're on the last tank. Only 1,300 meters per second. Clearly not orbital. But altitude 60, coming up on 65,000 meters. So this little atmospheric indicator here, we should be just about out of the atmosphere. That's correct. Oh, this is our orbital velocity now as well. Coming up on 1,500 meters per second, almost out of fuel. There we go. Advanced SAS might actually be more functional for this sort of space plane. You know, it just happens so gradually I don't even notice. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, but we're in space. Hey. Don't know where the moon is currently. I'm gonna take that off, and for the moment it doesn't matter what galaxy over there. Doesn't matter what direction we're facing because we won't have aerodynamic things happening for a while. So let's see if I can read this correctly. We're at, I guess I can't read it correctly. How high are we? Oh, 130,000 meters. So how do we read this here? How do we know it's 130,000 and not just 30,000? Well, I guess we could know from here, but it also could be 200,000. Well, that's neat. I can click on the rockets out there. And we are just about at apoapsis. I guess this is more useful for flying around on the planet, not orbiting so much. Oh, I think we've got some sun coming up. Don't know why it switched to night. in between those flights. Okay, so that's the continent to the east of the Kerbal Space Center. I didn't check on the map where we might be coming down. Let's have a quick look now. I'm just going to cycle fraps too. Okay, it's back, but not any faster. That was weird. Okay. Oh boy, Fraps is not happy with these files being copied. I apologize. This is not the most fun video, but it looks like it's hard to tell at night. Interesting. But I think there's a bit of land. I think we're just about right on the land there, so we should, if this thing's got a good enough glide profile. Hey, I remember now, that other plane I had a real problem with trying to flip over and do loops. So, surely that won't be an issue now, though. We'll stop somewhere. So we've got some land down there. Oh yeah, and there's that other tip that comes up out that way. So kind of want this kind of angle. It's pointing us up high now. We won't be able to see much except for out the window. Which is fine because we can look out the window. Pretty. I love the atmospheric effects. Oh, and you can see that mountains down below are getting the sun before the ground. Very impressed. It's nothing but space up that way. Okay, altitude's approaching 100,000 meters. Coming back up to around 1,500 meters per second. Rapidly dropping. As soon as the lag doesn't kill me. Okay, I may be back. Yes, files have finished copying. Files are still uploading for videos, but that doesn't take much processing power. Oh, my poor computer. It is... I don't know how much longer it's going to last, honestly. Okay, we should be heading back into the atmosphere now. Yes, I believe that dial is moving. Interactions with atmosphere is imminent. 1,660 meters per second. Things are starting to flatten out. Atmosphere is going to start enveloping us. Goodbye, lovely space view. Although it's night-ish time, so it might still look this way. Okay, we're very rapidly coming down. 30,000 meters. Smart SAS no longer able to maintain pitch. That seems to have straightened out though. I am not seeing any land anywhere. Way over there. Getting some atmosphere sounds. We've got a teeny little bit of fuel left. But there's another feature I want to try out here anyway. Especially from inside the cockpit. I believe it may involve these separatrons. Yeah. This is Samly Kerman Samly Kerman to KSC. I'm afraid we don't have the fuel or altitude to make a land. I am going to have to bail out. We're at about 5,000 meters and falling. Bailing out in 3, 2, 1. Whew! Oops. Oh, alas, we're not going to be able to watch our plane fall away. That was maybe an unbalanced rocket issue there. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. Oh, parachutes. Oh, just missed it. Oh, that's not it. No, I don't know where they hit. Awesome. Maybe I'll work a little bit on that ejection system, but that went really well. That was a little bit of a fun flight. Shouldn't be too long of a video, especially if I compress any of it down. I'm going to keep having some fun, but I may cut the episode here, so thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.